Archaeology, the captivating journey through time, has unearthed treasures that not only redefine our understanding of ancient civilizations, but also ignite our imagination with tales of the past. As we embark on a quest through history, we encounter the top 10 greatest archaeological discoveries of all time, each unveiling a piece of humanity's rich tapestry. Since its humble beginnings, archaeology has evolved from treasure hunting to a meticulous science, driven by curiosity and the desire to unravel the mysteries of antiquity. From the pioneering excavations of Heinrich Schliemann at Troy to the groundbreaking discoveries of Howard Carter in the tomb of Tutankhamun, the history of archaeology is a testament to human perseverance and ingenuity. As archaeologists dig deeper into the layers of time, they unearth astonishing artifacts and monuments that offer glimpses into forgotten worlds. The Great Pyramids of Giza stand as monumental marvels of ancient engineering, while the Rosetta Stone remains a key to unlocking the secrets of ancient languages. The terracotta army of Qin Shi Huang guards the emperor's tomb, preserving an army for eternity, while the cave paintings of Lascaux offer a window into prehistoric artistry. But the allure of archaeology extends beyond grand monuments and royal tombs. The discovery of Otzi the Iceman, preserved in ice for over 5,000 years, provides invaluable insights into the life of Neolithic Europe. The ruins of Pompeii and Herculaneum, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, offer a glimpse into daily life in the ancient Roman world. From the fabled city of Troy to the lost civilizations of Mesoamerica, archaeology continues to unravel the mysteries of the past, enriching our understanding of human history and culture. Each discovery is a testament to the resilience of humanity, a reminder of our shared heritage, and an invitation to explore the wonders of the ancient world. So let us embark on a journey through time as we uncover the top 10 greatest archaeological discoveries of all time. The Suontaka sword, discovered in 1968 in what was thought to be the grave of a high-status woman, has sparked intrigue and debate since its unearthing. This bronze-hilted sword, found in Suontaka Vesitorninmäki, Tirvento, Finland, was initially associated with a female burial from the late Nordic Iron Age, dating back to approximately 1040–1174 AD. However, recent studies published in 2021 have shed new light on this fascinating artifact. It appears that the sword was actually hidden in the grave sometime after the burial took place. This revelation challenges previous assumptions about the burial's context and the gender identity of the individual interred. What's particularly remarkable about this discovery is the presence of another sword in the grave, a hiltless one with silver inlays, placed directly on the buried corpse. This suggests a complex burial ritual, or perhaps symbolic significance attached to the swords. Even more intriguing is the genetic analysis conducted on the individual buried with the swords. The ancient DNA analysis revealed the presence of XXY chromosomes, indicating that the individual likely had Klinefelter syndrome. This finding challenges traditional notions of gender and highlights the diversity of human experiences even in ancient times. The Suontaka sword itself is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Its grip and hilt are entirely made of hollow cast bronze, showcasing the skill and artistry of its makers. Inscriptions on the blade, including +NMIN and +NION+, have been interpreted as abbreviations of Latin phrases such as in nomine Domini, in the name of the Lord, adding a layer of religious significance to the artifact. The significance of the Suontaka sword extends beyond its individual craftsmanship. It offers a window into the rich history of the Hami region in Finland, known for its numerous sword findings and archaeological sites. The time during which the sword was in use was characterized by both prosperity and violence, reflecting the complexities of life in ancient Finland. Today, the original Suontaka sword is proudly displayed in the National Museum of Finland, where it continues to fascinate visitors and researchers alike. Interpretations of its discovery have ranged from evidence of gender fluidity in the past to insights into ancient burial practices and religious beliefs. The Suontaka sword remains a symbol of the enduring mysteries of the past, reminding us of the diversity of human experiences. The Aztec sunstone, also known as the Piedra del Sol, is a monumental sculpture that stands as a testament to the rich and complex civilization of the Mexica people. This iconic artifact measures 3.6 meters in diameter, 98 centimeters thick, and weighs a staggering 24,590 kilograms. Housed in the National Anthropology Museum in Mexico City, the Sunstone is a masterpiece of Mexica sculpture and perhaps the most famous work of its kind. Discovered buried in the Zócalo, the main square of Mexico City, shortly after the Spanish conquest, the Sunstone was unearthed during repairs on the Mexico City Cathedral on December 17, 1790. Initially mounted on an exterior wall of the cathedral, it remained there until 1885. Early scholars believed it was carved in the 1470s, but modern research suggests a later date, between 1502 and 1521, during the reign of Aztec ruler Moctezuma II. Carved by the Mexica at the end of the Mesoamerican post-classic period, the Sunstone's purpose and authorship remain a subject of debate. References to the construction of a huge block of stone by the Mexicas suggest its significance, though its exact function is unclear. The stone's parent rock is believed to come from the Zitl volcano, dragged by thousands of people to the center of Mexico Tenochtitlan. The Sunstone's iconography is rich with symbolism, reflecting central components of Mexica cosmogony. The central disk, often interpreted as the face of the solar deity Tonatiuh, or the earth monster Tlaltecutli, holds human hearts and a stone sacrificial knife, representing the cycles of time and sacrifice central to Mexica ideology. Surrounding the central deity are depictions of the four previous suns or eras, each ending in destruction and rebirth, along with calendrical glyphs representing the days of the month. The stone's interpretation has evolved over time, with early scholars viewing it as an astrological or astronomical reference. Modern research suggests it was primarily used as a ceremonial basin or ritual altar for gladiatorial sacrifices. Its religious significance is evident, with connections to Mexica creation myths and the state religion's emphasis on cosmic cycles and blood sacrifice. The Sunstone's rediscovery in 1790 sparked renewed interest in Aztec culture, but its interpretation has been influenced by Western perspectives. The Mask of Tutankhamun holds an iconic status in the realm of ancient Egyptian artifacts, encapsulating both the majesty of the pharaoh and the cultural significance of the afterlife. Crafted from layers of high-karat gold and adorned with intricate details, it stands as a testament to the artistry and beliefs of its time. Discovered by Howard Carter in 1925 in the Valley of the Kings, the mask emerged from its tomb after over 3 millennia of slumber. Carter's own words penned in his diary vividly capture the awe-inspiring moment of unveiling. A very neatly wrapped mummy of the young king, with golden mask of sad but tranquil expression, symbolizing Osiris. The mask's serene countenance, evocative of the god of the afterlife, Osiris, renders it a timeless symbol of ancient Egypt's mystique. Standing at 54 centimeters tall and weighing over 10 kilograms, the mask commands attention with its imposing presence. Its intricate details, from the piercing of the ears to hold earrings, to the inlay of colored glass and gemstones, speak to the craftsmanship and reverence with which it was created. The Nemes headcloth, adorned with the royal insignia of a cobra and vulture, symbolizes Tutankhamun's dominion over both Upper and Lower Egypt, while the inscriptions on the mask's shoulders invoke ancient spells from the Book of the Dead, ensuring the pharaoh's safe passage into the afterlife. However, the mask's journey has not been without its trials. In 2014, disaster struck when the mask's delicate gold beard detached during cleaning, leading to a botched repair using quick-drying epoxy. Though eventually rectified by a team of experts using beeswax, the incident underscored the fragility of this ancient artifact and the importance of meticulous preservation. The mask's inscription further adds layers of significance, with hieroglyphs invoking the protection of the gods and affirming Tutankhamun's eternal rule over the kingdom of the dead. Its inclusion of older cultic symbols, such as the sun god Re, alongside the newer cult of Osiris, reflects the evolving religious beliefs of ancient Egypt, where tradition intertwined with innovation. Yet, the mask's mystique extends beyond its craftsmanship and symbolism. Egyptologist Nicholas Reeves posits that it may have originally been intended for Queen Neferuaten, suggesting a complex history of alteration and reuse. The discovery of the Staffordshire Hoard in 2009 marked a pivotal moment in Anglo-Saxon archaeology, unveiling a treasure trove of nearly 4,600 items of exquisite gold and silver craftsmanship. With a total weight of over 5 kilograms of gold and 1.4 kilograms of silver, along with thousands of garnet cloisonné jewelry pieces, the hoard represents a remarkable collection of early medieval artifacts. Dating back to the 6th and 7th centuries, the hoard offers insights into the martial culture of the Anglo-Saxons, with the majority of its contents being military in nature. From finely worked sword decorations to intricately designed pommels and hilt plates, the craftsmanship displayed in the weaponry is of exceptional quality. The absence of domestic objects or feminine jewelry suggests a deliberate selection of items, possibly linked to rituals or customs of the time. One of the most striking aspects of the hoard is the presence of crosses amidst the predominantly martial artifacts. These crosses, including a potentially altar or processional cross, hint at a blend of Christian and pagan influences within Anglo-Saxon society. The folding of one cross has sparked debate among scholars, with interpretations ranging from practical considerations to symbolic gestures of reverence or disdain. Among the hoard's treasures is a small strip of gold inscribed with a biblical quotation, reflecting the religious and cultural milieu of the time. The presence of such inscriptions, along with the sourcing of materials from distant regions like Sri Lanka and Afghanistan, underscores the interconnectedness of early medieval societies and trade networks. The context and purpose of the hoard's deposition remain subjects of scholarly inquiry. Situated in a remote area within the Kingdom of Mercia, the hoard's location suggests careful deliberation in its placement. The high quality of the artifacts and the intentional removal of gold and silver items from their original contexts hint at rituals surrounding death duties or offerings to royalty. The discovery and excavation of the hoard involved meticulous fieldwork and analysis, shedding light on its origins and significance. With subsequent finds and ongoing research projects, scholars continue to uncover new insights into the collection, including its manufacturing techniques and sources of raw materials. Sanxingdui, situated in modern Guanghan, Sichuan, China, represents a significant Bronze Age culture dating back to the 12th–11th centuries BC. The site, discovered largely in 1986, with initial findings dating back to 1927, offers insights into the ancient kingdom of Shu. Its artifacts, displayed in the Sanxingdui Museum, include bronze, gold, jade, and pottery items. Chinese archaeologists link the Sanxingdui culture to the kingdom of Shu, referenced in historical records like Shiji and Shujing. Legendary kings such as Kan Kong, Boguan, Yufu, and Duyu are mentioned in chronicles of Huayang, with artifacts potentially representing these figures. Excavations reveal a sophisticated city with a trapezoidal layout, encompassing an area similar in scale to the inner city of Zhengzhou Shang City. Canals served multiple purposes, including irrigation and defense, while the city was organized around a central axis, featuring residential, industrial, and religious districts. The site's discovery began in 1927, when a farmer unearthed jade relics, leading to subsequent excavations in 1934 and a major find in 1986 of sacrificial pits containing thousands of artifacts. Subsequent discoveries, including those in 2021, revealed more cultural relics, including a 3,000-year-old gold mask and other items from newly discovered sacrificial pits. Sanxingdui culture is divided into several phases, with the Sanxingdui culture corresponding to periods 2 to 3, contemporaneous with the Shang dynasty. The civilization had a strong central theocracy with trade links to bronze from Yin and ivory from Southeast Asia. Metallurgy was a hallmark of the Sanxingdui culture, with impressive bronze casting capabilities producing life-size statues and ornate artifacts. The most striking finds include large bronze masks and heads, with angular features and exaggerated almond-shaped eyes, suggesting ritual practices distinct from those of the Shang dynasty. Cosmology likely played a role in Sanxingdui culture, with artifacts depicting animals associated with the four quadrants of the sky, possibly representing the universe or ancestral spirits. While the exact purpose of these artifacts remains uncertain due to the lack of written records, they offer tantalizing glimpses into ancient beliefs and practices. Despite floods and pollution threatening the site, efforts to preserve it include the construction of a protective dike funded by American Express and the opening of the Sanxingdui. The Anglo-Saxon lyre, also known as the Germanic lyre, played a significant role in the musical culture of Anglo-Saxon England and Germanic regions of northwestern Europe. Dating back to before 450 AD and continuing into the 10th century, this plucked and strummed instrument was depicted in illustrations, mentioned in literature, and rediscovered through archaeological excavations. Despite its importance, knowledge of the instrument was largely forgotten until the 19th century. Excavations in places like Oberflacht, Germany, Köln, Germany, Sutton Hoo, England, Trossingen, Germany, and Prittlewell, England, unearthed various lyres, offering valuable insights into their construction and history. The lyres were typically made of maple or oak, with variations in size, materials, and the number of strings. The reconstruction of the Sutton Hoo lyre in 1970, aided by comparisons with other lyre remains, helped clarify misconceptions about the instrument. It was realized that the instrument referred to as a harpy in Anglo-Saxon literature was, in fact, a lyre and not a harp. Images of the lyre found in manuscripts and carvings provide additional context, showing how the instrument was played. The block and strum technique, similar to methods used in ancient Greek illustrations, was a common approach. Plectrums may have also been used for plucking the strings. Literary references to the lyre in Anglo-Saxon poetry highlight its role in storytelling, celebrations, and even war. The instrument was often associated with mythological and cultural significance, reflecting its importance in society. The origins of the Anglo-Saxon lyre and its relationship with earlier lyres from the classical Mediterranean and Central Europe remain topics of debate. While similarities exist, distinct regional variations suggest independent developments and influences. Overall, the Anglo-Saxon lyre represents a fascinating intersection of history, archaeology, and music, offering valuable insights into the cultural landscape of early medieval Europe. The Dead Sea Scrolls, also known as the Qumran Cave Scrolls, are a remarkable collection of ancient Jewish manuscripts discovered between 1946 and 1956 in the caves near Qumran in the West Bank. Dating from the 3rd century BCE to the 1st century CE, they offer invaluable insights into the religious, cultural, and historical context of the Second Temple period. Comprising approximately 15,000 fragments, the Dead Sea Scrolls represent the oldest surviving manuscripts of entire books later included in the biblical canons, along with extra-biblical and deuterocanonical texts. Their discovery has revolutionized our understanding of ancient Judaism, early Christianity, and the development of religious thought in the region. The significance of the Dead Sea Scrolls lies not only in their antiquity, but also in their content. They shed light on various aspects of Jewish life, including religious practices, beliefs, and textual traditions. Among the manuscripts are copies of texts from the Hebrew Scriptures, including the oldest known copies of books such as Isaiah, Psalms, and Deuteronomy. Additionally, there are texts that were not canonized in the Hebrew Bible, but were influential in the Second Temple period, such as the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees. Moreover, the Dead Sea Scrolls contain sectarian manuscripts that provide insights into the beliefs and practices of specific Jewish groups, possibly including the Essenes, although this association is still debated among scholars. These sectarian texts, such as the Community Rule and the War Scroll, offer a glimpse into the diversity of religious thought and organization in ancient Judaism. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls was a result of a series of chance encounters by Bedouin shepherds and archaeologists in the caves near Qumran. Over the course of several years, fragments of manuscripts were found in 12 caves in the area, sparking excitement among scholars and the public alike. The caves yielded a treasure trove of well-preserved manuscripts, written primarily in Hebrew, with some in Aramaic and Greek. These manuscripts were written on parchment, papyrus, and even copper, reflecting the diverse materials used for writing in antiquity. Despite their significance, the custody of the Dead Sea Scrolls has been a subject of dispute between Israel, Jordan, and the Palestinian Authority. The Benin Bronzes represent a rich cultural heritage of the Kingdom of Benin, now located in present-day Edo State, Nigeria. These remarkable metal plaques and sculptures, created by artists of the Edo people starting from the 14th century, adorn the royal palace and offer a glimpse into the history and artistic prowess of the kingdom. Comprising several thousand pieces, the Benin Bronzes include plaques, portrait heads, jewelry, and smaller sculptures made primarily of brass, though they are commonly referred to as bronzes. These artworks depict scenes from the history of the kingdom and reflect the social, political, and religious life of the Benin people. The creation of these masterpieces dates back to the 14th century, with the majority of the collection originating from the 15th and 16th centuries. Two significant periods of artistic flourishing, known as Golden Ages, occurred during the reigns of Esige and Erisoyan, showcasing the highest quality craftsmanship of Benin metalwork. However, the story of the Benin Bronzes is also one of colonialism and cultural appropriation. In 1897, British forces carried out the Benin expedition, ostensibly in retaliation for the massacre of British envoys. This expedition led to the looting and pillaging of Benin City, resulting in the seizure of numerous artworks, including the Benin Bronzes. These artworks were dispersed to various European museums, with a significant portion ending up in the British Museum in London. The plundering of the Benin Bronzes has sparked debates over ownership, repatriation, and restitution. While some argue that the artworks were rightfully acquired by European museums, others contend that they were stolen and should be returned to their country of origin. Nigeria has repeatedly called for the return of the Benin Bronzes, viewing them as integral to the nation's cultural heritage. In recent years, there has been growing momentum for the repatriation of the Benin Bronzes. Museums and institutions around the world have faced pressure to reconsider their ownership of these artworks and engage in dialogue with Nigerian authorities regarding their return. Some museums, such as the Horniman Museum in London, have taken steps to repatriate their collections back to Nigeria, signaling a shift in attitudes towards restitution and cultural heritage preservation. The Rosetta Stone stands as an iconic relic of ancient Egypt, embodying the fusion of cultures and the key to unlocking the mysteries of an ancient civilization. Carved during the Hellenistic period, the stele of granodiorite bears inscriptions in 3 scripts: hieroglyphic, demotic, and ancient Greek. Discovered in 1799 during Napoleon's campaign in Egypt, the stone quickly garnered attention for its potential to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphs, which had baffled scholars for centuries. Weighing approximately 760 kilograms and standing at 1,123 millimeters high, the Rosetta Stone is a fragment of a larger stele, likely originating from a temple site, possibly at Sais. Its inscriptions narrate a decree issued in 196 BC during the reign of King Ptolemy V Epiphanes, establishing his divine cult and commemorating his coronation. This decree, crucial for understanding the political and religious landscape of Ptolemaic Egypt, was issued at a time of internal strife and external threats, highlighting the king's efforts to consolidate his rule and secure the support of the priesthood. The stone's significance lies not only in its historical context, but also in its role in deciphering ancient Egyptian scripts. Scholars like Jean-François Champollion and others made groundbreaking advances in understanding these scripts, aided by the Rosetta Stone's bilingual inscriptions. Major milestones in decipherment, such as recognizing phonetic characters and identifying similarities between scripts, paved the way for the translation of ancient Egyptian literature and civilization. Despite its damaged state, the Rosetta Stone remains a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of ancient civilizations and modern scholars alike. Its rediscovery sparked a wave of Egyptomania in Europe, leading to further exploration and study of ancient Egyptian artifacts and culture. Today, the stone continues to captivate visitors at the British Museum, where it has been on public display since 1802, serving as a tangible link to the past and a symbol of humanity's quest for knowledge and understanding. The Moai, also known as Moai, are iconic monolithic human figures carved by the Rapa Nui people on Easter Island, Rapa Nui, between 1250 and 1500. These statues, with their minimalist style, primarily represent deified ancestors and serve as symbols of authority and power. Carved from volcanic tuff, the Moai feature disproportionately large heads, elongated facial features, and symbolic elements like the distinctive fishhook-shaped curl of the nostrils and elongated ears. Despite the common reference to them as Easter Island heads, most Moai are full-body statues, though many are buried up to their shoulders. They were placed on stone platforms called ahu, facing inland towards the community, or occasionally facing the coast. The production and transportation of over 900 Moai across the island, some weighing up to 86 tons, is considered a remarkable feat of creativity and physical labor. Transporting the Moai remains a subject of debate, with theories ranging from the use of sledges and rollers to a method where teams of workers walked the statues upright using ropes. These statues, initially created to honor ancestors, later became symbols of power and lineage status. The rise of the Birdman cult shifted focus away from Moai construction, leading to battles over worship and eventual toppling of many statues. European contact, tribal wars, and earthquakes contributed to the downfall of the Moai, with most being toppled by the late 19th century. Efforts at preservation and restoration have been ongoing, with UNESCO listing the Rapa Nui National Park, home to the Moai, as a World Heritage Site in 1995. Various studies, including those by William Malloy and the Easter Island Statue Project, aim to understand the original purpose and meaning of the Moai. However, incidents such as vandalism and accidents, like the recent destruction caused by an unoccupied truck in 2020 and wildfire damage in 2022, threaten the preservation of these ancient artifacts. Despite these challenges, the Moai continue to stand as a testament to the ingenuity and cultural significance of the Rapa Nui people.